when you hit that frequency where it's just everything is fun for you and you're enjoying it, it just radiates to everyone around you, and everyone's having fun and everyone just enjoys.
I hope so. I hope so, because we have a whole team of people in Los Angeles and Beaverton, Oregon, and yeah, I hope they're having fun. I mean, look, it's still work. Don't get me wrong. It's like we still have to hustle and work hard, and sometimes we have to put in late nights. But at the end of the day, it's like I hope that people are enjoying the challenge and enjoying the hobby and experiencing it firsthand, and experiencing growth for the Arena Club firsthand. It's kind of fun.
Looking at Arena Club, and obviously your inspiration to start that goes way back. What's a piece of memorabilia or a card or something that you remember having very early on that you look back on and you're like, this is why I'm doing it?
Yeah. So my dad took me to my first Dodger game, LA Dodgers game, when I was about 8 years old, and I fell in love with it. The excitement, the fans, the cheering, the watching the game, and Steve Garvey was our first baseman at that time. And I remember the following day was at home, and I rode my bicycle to Fountain Valley Cards and Comics. I'm not sure. I don't think it's around anymore. It was like a 30-minute bike ride. And I took off, didn't tell my parents. I drove all the way. I rode my bike all the way there, and I bought a Steve Garvey rookie card, a Topps rookie card, and I still have it today, and I love it. But that kind of started my journey into collecting cards, and I would say my favorite card today, I have so many, but I have a pretty special, what I call a PC collection, personal collection of Asian iconic athletes, right? And that's what I collect, and that's what's near and dear to me. And so I have some amazing kind of iconic Asian athlete cards, everyone from modern folks like Chloe Kim in snowboarding to Normie Kwong, who was the very first Asian professional football player who played for the Canadian Football League. And I've got a highly graded card of his, and so that cards like that are just near and dear to me. And so that's my PC collection, or Asian iconic athletes.
There we go. And what are you seeking out, or what is the grail piece that you're after and wanting to add to your collection?
I'm looking
now?
for, that's a great question. I'm looking for some Yamamotos, some very rare 101s, some good auto rookie cards of Yamamoto. So I'm always on the hunt for that right now. And Shohei Ohtani, of course. I'm a Dodger guy, so yeah.
Dodgers.
Love myself some Shohei.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And what do you feel about, you're really passionate about this. I guess what's been able to anchor you into that passion over these years?
I think I think most of the time this is innate. It's just innate. It's like it's already anchored in you to build and to want to create something from nothing. Yeah, and it's like I just respect entrepreneurs so much, and I even you, Ben. It's like you're an entrepreneur. It's like you built an amazing business in Golden State Memorabilia, and I know how hard it is. It's not easy. It's like you gotta make out your, create your own market in a lot of ways, and create your own demand and everything else, and it's not easy. And any day could be a bad day, and some days are great days. It's this whole entire journey. And so I started a venture fund a few years, over 10 years ago, called BAM Ventures, and it stands for Brian and Mira. Mira's my wife. So BAM Ventures, and we invest in startups. And so we invest in the early stages of companies, sometimes entrepreneur with an idea even, right? So that stage. And we help entrepreneurs, and I love it because I get to stay close to what's next, right? What the young ones are working on. Keeps my mind fresh. And hopefully I can impart some of my experience and knowledge upon them and help them out where I can. So it's a great synergistic relationship.
That's awesome. What do you remember about the first business that you invested in that you weren't a part of?
Oh, wow. That's a great question. It was a yogurt shop. called Cantaloupe Yogurt. And it was on Hollywood. It's a physical location on Hollywood and La Brea. And believe it or not, this is like 20 something years ago, and it's still there. Still there. But I invested in it. It was not a good outcome because it ended up going broke, and so we ended up selling it for nothing to this other person who bought it. And I think it's the same owner now. But yeah, that was a tough business. And what I realized is like, it doesn't matter if you're building a yogurt shop or if you're building like, Nvidia, right? It's all hard. It is. It's all hard.
Yep.
And so I mean, so many things went wrong with that yogurt shop. It was unbelievable. Like the permits took forever. We could never get the exact ingredients right. It's like, I remember they would over order like too many fruit, and then the fruit would go bad. It's like there's so many things would go wrong, and you're like, oh wow, it's hard to make money in yogurt.
It's hard to make money in any business,
It's very
really.
true. It's very
And it's
true.
like, where can you just, yeah, it's interesting. Like, where can you create that value for somebody else and get them to like want to like transact with your business?
Right.
And that's the interesting part.